Gents and ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of the Bert and Burger podcast. It is episode 216. We are your cousins, your host, Bert and Burger. I'm Burger, the other guy's Bert. Yeah, here comes episode 216 for you. So, got a couple of things to chat about, and I kind of wanted to just jump right into it. So, like I do, that's what we do here in B&B.
Hell yeah.
I would ask you how you're doing, Bert, but I really don't care.
Fuck
so,
it. I don't even care.
Yeah, you're just going to say the same shit. So, my work buddy's this, and I talked to my brother about this. I'm going to come home and have dinner with Pops. I really don't care. So,
Same shit, different day.
Yeah.
Same piss, different pants.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I saw that iFunny too. You're silly.
That's
so,
a good one.
yeah.
I love the iPhone.
Anyways, Bert's one of those guys that listens to stand-up comedy and then tries to take the jokes as his own.
No, I hate that. That shit is
He's a
mad
fraud.
cringe.
Yeah, you just didn't
That
go
shit is
for
mad
iFunny.
cringe.
So he doesn't like it when stand-up comedian people are quoted like that, but he likes to
That
take
is
stupid
AIDS, yeah.
fucking memes, and, so, which is literally worse.
You know.
Yeah. So, anyways, one thing that I really got into last year was women. No. You wouldn't understand, Bert. So,
Nah.
I got into reading last year, and I read about 7 or 8 books, I think, in 2023, which Daddy's proud of.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
And
More than me.
yeah, so Bert hasn't read a book in 9 years, maybe.
It's been an extremely long time.
Yeah, so I'm into reading, and I'm trying to hit 10 books for 2024. My girlfriend loves reading. She tries to do a book for each year it is. So in 2024, she tries to read 24 books. In 2025, she'll try to read 25 books. You know, real version stuff, but
Yeah.
real Bert shit.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, that's cool. That's such a cool thing to do, boy.
yeah, so I finished my first book of the year. It's kind of my first book of the year. The actual first one I finished, I started in 2023, like November of 2023, and then I finished it in like January or February of this year. So the one that I started and finished in 2024, I just did, and I wanted to talk about it. I want to talk about how fucking gay it is. So
Perfect.
I read a book, and it was written by, like, some professor in, like, the University of Memphis or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Fred Factor. Have you heard of it?
I have not. Can't say
Okay.
I have.
Yeah, I can see you're not one of the 3 people on the planet that do know what it is.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
So it's written by this guy, this professor named Mark
Fred.
Sanborn, I think his name is. No, not Mark Sanchez. Yeah, Mark Sanborn. And this was a really short book. Like, literally, it was short. Like, I think it was like 6 inches long or something. It was just under half a foot.
Yeah, you know.
Little
B&B
throwback on some B&B.
Yeah, the
lingo
classic. Standard measurement.
But it was a small book, and it was short. It was like 104 pages. The pages weren't that long, so it was one that I could fly through, and I'm like, yeah, and I got to get caught back up on my 2024 goal here. So we're just going to read a bunch of children books so I can get caught up. But no, it was not a long book, and the premise of it is it's a real life story and advice on how to become like Fred and have the Fred factor in your life. So Fred is this guy that was Mark's postman. He delivered Mark's mail. And one day
poured it to Mark's wife.
Yeah, and gave it. Yeah.
When he was at work.
Yep, exactly. So, anyways,
don't get ahead. Don't spoil it now.
Yeah, don't spoil nothing here. We're not on that chapter yet. Mark moved into like this neighborhood, and his postman came up to him and was like, hey, how you doing? You know, welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Fred, and blah, 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 and all of this shit. And Mark's like, well, hey, Fred, how the hell are you? I mean, just like the most fucking like Midwestern shit out there. Like, just fucking smacking each other's shoulders and shit like that, and talking about how good the fucking weather is and stuff. I don't fucking know, but yeah. So Fred like was getting to know Mark and trying to understand where he came from and what he did for a living. And he says some shit like, Mark, if you ever leave the area, you can let me know. Like, if you're out of town for a couple of weeks, like, I can hold your mail for you and all of this shit. And he's like, wow, Fred, that would mean so much. And thank you for that. So then Fred walks away, and Mark was just so moved by Fred's service that it really opened up his eyes on how good customer service can mean to somebody and how that can bring in more business and you can live a better and healthier and happy life and all this shit. So he developed the Fred Factor, which is all of these things that you can do to live a better life and to be more productive and to really get the most out of your company.
Uh-huh.
Right? So
Yeah.
Mark is a professional speaker. He's like a motivational speaker, leadership coach. Apparently, he's inducted into the Speaker Hall of Fame, whatever the fuck that means.
That's cool.
That's like being inducted into the Burton Burger Hall of Fame, but whatever.
Yeah, cool.
So he gets hired by all of these people and all of these events and couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. And he's a really good speaker. And he goes to all of these businesses and he preaches the Fred Factor and how if you just practice the Fred Factor, then you will have a very successful business and all of that shit. So,
Okay.
I know all the viewers out there are wondering, well, Burger,
Why
what
should I
exactly? Yeah. What exactly? Yeah. When do I start playing Tetris?
Exactly. Or when do I stop?
Yeah. Tell me when I can
reason
pause
why.
my game so I can listen. What is the Fred Factor, you may be asking? Well, there's a 114-page book that tells you all about it. I tell you what, dude. The Fred Factor is the most basic white male fucking golden rule goddamn list of instructions I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Oh, Jesus,
It
no.
pisses me off that this sold like over 2 million copies. This guy got like famous over this shit. And he acts like he's fucking just breaking open all of this knowledge that none of us ever heard of. Literally shit like treat others how you would like to be treated kind of bullshit.
It's like elementary.
Yeah.
Beginner shit.
It's literally just like go the extra mile, not just because you want to, but because it's the right thing to do. Like the most basic shit. Like, you should just go the extra mile for somebody when it doesn't take that much time out of your day, but it makes the world to other people.
Uh-huh.
Don't care. Fuck them. But it's just like, okay, like all of your advice, Mark, I agree with. I really do. But this is like just like, quote unquote, shit to live by. Not necessarily write an entire book on be nice to people and then they'll fucking want to buy your shit more.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Like, literally, he's saying shit like, if you're in an online chat with Apple and you work for Apple and you're in an online chat with somebody, you should be patient with them and help them solve their problem, because if you do that, they're more likely to buy your product again.
No fucking shit.
Like, he doesn't give that exact example, but that's all he's telling you to do.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
He was like, I was one time sitting at a restaurant and I told the busser he's doing a good job, and next thing I know he stood up happier and he was fucking skipping from table to table because I told him he did a good job at an airport or whatever the fucking story is. I'm like, huh. And
nice.
There's one thing in this book that stood out to me the most, and that was Fred's, which are good people in the world.
Uh-huh.
It's basically, he's basically preaching Christianity. He's just calling it the Fred Factor, by the way. So,
okay, that's so funny.
It's literally like everything he said. I'm pretty sure Jesus said this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
this
but
is in the book.
yeah,
You read the book?
yeah. He's like, it's literally.
It's in
What if
there.
he just like copied and pasted the Bible and just called it the Fred Factor?
Yeah. It was like the what is that? The Zoomer
Yeah,
translation, but it's the Fred translation.
yeah,
Just like
exactly.
removing
Yeah,
all the.
like I think that earns you a very quick ticket to hell, but I'm not positive.
Yeah,
But
I have a weird
anyway,
feeling.
he's trying to make money off of scripture. Probably not best thing to do, but
Yeah, no.
I think it's one of the only recorded times that Jesus Christ actually beat the fucking shit out of somebody. But
Yeah.
there's like, people were gambling and shit in the chapel or whatever, and Jesus started fucking flipping tables and shit. So probably shouldn't be doing this, Mark. But he's literally just teaching the most basic Sunday school fucking lessons. It pisses me off. And the one, as I was saying, the one that really bothered me the most was the fact that he had a sentence in there saying Freds often do more work at their jobs than they're required to. And in parentheses, it says, oftentimes without getting paid. Now,
Cool. So
there's
is
a
this
reason.
Okay, yeah. Continue.
There's a reason why that one sticks out to me. Do you want to know how this book got into my possession?
Don't. Okay, how's that?
My girlfriend's boss gave it to her.
Holy motherfuck.
Her
That is
boss
like some manipulation on the fucking
gave
chess
her
level
a
fucking
book
manipulation.
that preaches about doing extra work without getting paid.
Huh.
This is like the slave Bible. Like,
Yeah,
the
that's
Bible
bad.
slave owners would give to their slaves, talking about how they're supposed to be slaves and shit. Like, they whited out all the other shit and then just gave them the parts that talked about slavery is a good thing or whatever it said.
It's so cool, and it bonds you to be, yeah.
I have no idea, but I don't like it when that kind of advice is being given to you by the wrong people. Like,
yeah, or it's like they're the ones who stand to directly benefit from.
exactly. Like, of course you're gonna say that. You fucking benefit from it. Like,
Yeah.
that's something that I should tell you. Like, Bert, no, you really, at your job, you should go above and beyond. I know you're not going to get paid for it, but you're really going to make a difference in those people's eyes. Imagine if your boss said that to you. Yeah, I know, you got to go above and beyond, Bert, and you ain't going to get paid for it, but you'll make a difference in some people's eyes. Like, that line just really stuck out to me. It's like, Freds do extra work oftentimes without getting paid. And I'm like, my girlfriend's boss gave her this book.
That's so fucked.
So, I know, like, obviously that's not the reason why he gave it to her, right?
Yeah.
Like, for that one sentence, but all of the advice in there was, like, if my boss is saying this is how I need to be, is, like, one of the most condescending things I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Yeah.
Here's how to be a better employee. Show up on time. Stay longer than you're paid to be there. Go the extra mile for your colleagues, your boss, and your fucking clientele without
Clean the
getting
shitter
paid.
on your lunch break.
Clean the shitter, yeah.
Yeah. Scrub my toes on your lunch
Your
break.
coworkers will remember this.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Fucking what the fuck?
this is something I would have given a third grader, maybe.
Yeah.
This is how you be a decent human being.
Yeah.
And
like,
do a good
okay.
job. Like, I hated it. Like, some of his stories were interesting, and all of that. Like, I finished the fucking book. My girlfriend got a book from her boss, and I read it. She was going to throw it a fucking away or something, but I was like, hang on, let me see what this is all about. I read the whole fucking thing. Whole goddamn thing. Even the fucking appendix in the back. I fucking read all of it.
Grind her out.
Yeah, like, yeah, it was just like, I don't know. It just pissed me off that how it came into possession, and then how it's just
so weird.
How this book like was so successful, and how it can really turn your business around. And it's like that weight loss thing. It's called Noom or something like that, where it's like a psychological look at weight loss.
Right.
And I signed up for like a free trial, and all it was telling me is like, you might be eating because you're sad, and stop going to the fridge because you're bored, like shit like that. And like, I'm like, wow, this is your approach? Is I need to change my mindset? Like, you just gotta not want it.
Yeah, just don't.
Yeah, don't want to be fat, and you'll be fine. Stupid ass advice. Like, thanks. That's a scam and a half.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, yeah, I don't know. It's just like the book pissed me off. I read the whole fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark, you know what? Fuck you. You're not welcome to come on and defend yourself. Your book sucks, dude.
Yeah.
You'll have more success than Bert and I ever will have, but
yeah, so fuck you.
Yeah, and it's just like, we know a lot of Freds in our life, right? Not even like the Fred Factor Freds, like literally Fred the fucking postman Fred. Like that over-the-top fucking guy that loves his job too much, like the fucking hostess at Chili's in our fucking town here. That dude fucking loves his goddamn job.
Yeah, that's whack.
He's just, hi, welcome to Chili's. What can I do for you? Like, he's just so fucking excited. And I'm like, bro.
Boy, fuck.
And that's who Mark's writing about, is people like him. And it's like, I get it. I'm thankful for you, dude, but I think it's more of a personality thing. Like, I think Fred's work, like what the postman guy did, like that's just more of his personality. Some postman,
you'd already be that person. That book isn't going to turn you into that person.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you already are a chatty person. You are already that person that goes above and beyond and things like that. Not just because it's like the right thing to do. You don't even think about it. Like, this is just what people do. Like, they're just naturally like that. Now, the book is telling people to, you know, actually think about this shit and to be mindful of it. But Fred himself, I guarantee, is just like, he's just a fucking goofy old man that loves his job. Yeah, like, he just likes his job. It don't matter if it's the fucking postman or if he's a fucking clerk at Walmart or something. Like, he's going to be the same guy. So it's not necessarily like some work ethic. That's just like, he's just a chatterbox.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think I wouldn't like Fred in real life.
No.
Like, I'd be like, okay, Fred, like, give me my fucking mail, dude. No, I'll let you know if I need you to hold my mail. Now, give me a cocksucker.
Yeah. 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 I was going to say, I've worked with a guy who's like that. He was always like, but Bert, we have to stay like 10 minutes late because they really need our help.
Don't care.
I'm like, no. I literally, to his face, I said, dude, me of all people, I was fucking amazed it came out of my mouth. I was just so pissed at how like fucking whipped he was at work. Like, dude, you need to stop being a fucking pussy all the time. Like, it's literally like, I just went fucking balls out and like, dude, just, they don't give a fuck about you. We're gonna be gone in a couple months and they're never gonna fucking remember any of you staying 10 minutes fucking late.
Well,
and we're coming back fucking tomorrow, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I know there's scenarios where it makes sense, but it's like...
But, yeah, like, talking about the guy that you were just chatting about, like... So, by the way, guys, if you hear things that are awkwardly cut together, like, wow, that didn't make sense, it's because, like, Bert and I just doxed ourselves, during a conversation. So, sometimes shit might be thrown in together, and I'm trying to, like, bring it back to where we just were. So after Bert just called me like a racial slur, like, we have to cut that out, and then we have to jump back into the conversation. So just want to throw that out there. But with the guy you're talking about, it's one thing if I'm genuinely just helping, but if it's like a continuous thing where every single day you're asking me to stay after and keep working and stuff like that, Mark's telling you should do that. Fuck you, Mark. Eat a dick.
Yeah.
Fucking writer Hall of Fame or whatever you want. Yeah, how about you fucking do it? So
holy shit. Yeah, that's insane.
Like, if you just believe that you're gonna help these people out, you'll do so much more. Okay, dude, like, I get that. So this is like the most basic bare bones thing. You're not saying anything yet. So that buddy that we play Apex with, I told him about this book, and you know what his response was?
I don't know how he is that way.
Well, let me tell you.
Oh, I know exactly what it is. It was 3 letters, wasn't
it? Yep. Yeah, he's like, Sounds gay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That motherfucker says that word more than anybody else.
That's perfect.
I don't know. Sounds gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was trying to tell him about it because, like, in between Apex matches, like,
He
he
just
doesn't
fucking
talk a
off.
whole lot sometimes. That guy I play with, like, he's very quiet sometimes. So I just sit there and read Fred Factor. Boy, this is fun. I'm gonna fucking read the Fred Factor now. That's how much fun I'm having.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. Like,
Yeah, that's
I don't.
rough.
It's not that I disagree with what he's saying. I'm sure some of it I can disagree with. Like, it's like, Mark, there's a difference between helping people out and getting taken advantage of, right? So, but also, like, when I hear a book's been sold so many copies and things like that and all of that, like, you think he's saying some groundbreaking shit in it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, no, this sounds pretty, entry-level elementary kind of shit.
This isn't even like a college 101 course. Like, this is literally fucking preschool shit. Like, come on, Timmy, we gotta pick up our toys after we play with them kind of advice.
Holy.
Yeah, it's fucking mid. So
That's fucked.
Yeah, wasn't a fan of that. And also, they have these awards that he suggests that you give out to your employers called the Fred Award and the Frida Award for the guys and girls that go above and beyond at their work, like kind of like an employee of the month thing. My girlfriend don't got any.
No.
I'm like, babe,
so
you
they
getting
do
any
that
Frida
there.
Awards? Yeah, they do it there.
Okay.
But she haven't got no Frida Awards. And she's like, no, people got to write you in and shit like that. And I'm like, boy, if my work had it, I'd be fucking begging them, like, make me Fred of the month.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
So, my next book that I'm reading, I think the Fred Factor has actually made this next book a very easy read.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Because I went through that painstakingly boring book to a book called The Heroin Diaries written by Nikki Sixx, which is literally a fucking rated R comic book about the Motley Crue guitarist and the amount of drugs and women he's banged in it. So, like, this is quite the fucking page turner. And it might be because I read 114 fucking pages of the goddamn Fred Factor. Like, imagine reading the phone book for 3 weeks, and then you get handed this. So,
that'll be a nice freshen up.
Yeah, it is quite the page turner. I even went back and read the introduction and all that shit at the beginning. Like, I'm like, fuck. Skipped over it at first. But my cousin Bert let me borrow his book called The Heroin Diaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you started it already?
Yeah, no, I'm into the month of February already, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit, all right.
Do you have anything you want to say about it, or?
I was just gonna say that was one of like the few weird ass books that I was.
That's
given
the
for
last
college.
book you read, I think.
Probably. Actually, yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
I think it was in 2017.
Bert had to read this for a fucking college class, and I had to read about like ancient civilization and shit like that.
Yeah, it was
like
weird.
it was called like ancient. It was like ancient civilization something, and I had to take 2 fucking levels of Spanish. And here Bert is reading the Heroin Diaries. Cool.
Yeah, it was weird. We watched
and it's
anime
heroin,
too.
not like the heroin in the story, like the hero of the story. No, it's straight up fucking drugs. Like it's straight up bad.
Yeah.
It is not
It's
good.
bad.
There's not as much trashy sex in it as I thought. Does that come up?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's just about drugs
not
this
crazy,
and drugs
not
that
like the
and high
movie.
this and high that.
Yeah, no, it's a lot
The
more.
movie was terrible. The movie was probably
Yeah.
bottom 3 worst movies I've ever seen. It had absolutely every fucking thing in it that I despise in movies, makes me uncomfortable in movies, and actually genuinely pisses me off. And Bert fucking suggested it for booby time one time. I don't know why he fucking did that.
Worse than all the fucked up ones that we've seen.
I'd rather watch fucking snuff porn or something, or scat porn. I'd rather watch people shit on each other than fucking watch that movie again. God, I hated that fucking movie. I hated that movie. I might have hated that movie more than I hate Eyebrows Kid. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. That movie was terrible. Don't fucking watch The Dirt, guys. I fucking hated that movie. God, I hate that fucking movie.
Damn.
Shit. Gosh, that movie was gay.
Yeah.
It was just so over the top stupid. Like, it opens with the fucking guy eating out a girl in front of, like, 20 people at a party, and she, like, squirts all over everybody. And they're like, yeah! Cool. Like, I'm like, cool. Thanks, Bert.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yo.
So The Dirt was a movie about the Motley Crue band, but Heroin Diary is specifically...
It's more about Nikki Sixx.
Is about Nikki Sixx, the guitarist for Motley Crue, and he has diaries. Like, he kept a diary, like, in 1986, and the book is his diary entries. And then he also has narratives from himself in there, like, looking back on it. He's sober now, he's clean now, he doesn't do anything like that, I don't think. I don't know, I'm only in 1986, and it's 2024 now, so he might slipped, I don't know. But
he was doing YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
Kind of stopped.
So it has his comment, like his present day commentary, like after his diary commentary, and then he'll also have commentary from other people in his life. Like, he'll talk about some girl, how she was some trashy whore that he just fucked, and now she will give her perspective looking back on it as well, and she's like some fucking nun in a church now or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Turn
it's
that
a pretty
one right around.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, but, like, the thing is in this book, he definitely seems a lot more ashamed for what he's done, where The Dirt was literally just made it as comedic and fucking Zac Efron / James Franco as fucking possible.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking hated that.
Yeah, the movie...
Guy sits down at a table and he just starts getting sucked off. Like, that's stupid.
It's like an HBO thing. It's like it just shows you fucking bare
dumb.
dick just because.
Yeah, bare dick just getting fucking swallowed. No thanks. I hated that time of the podcast. Damn. Just Bert giving me every suggestion on shit that I fucking hate. Golly. So no, this one's quite turnaround, quite page turner now. So I don't want this to become Bookenberger. Burton Book. But I just had to talk about the Fred Factor, and then I just went balls deep with fucking Heroin Diary. It's like a comic book too. Like, it is definitely.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's got a lot of shit going on. There will be just completely a black page with blood all over it and red lettering. Mm-hmm. Fred Factor didn't have that. Fred the Postman was a little bit more chiller than Nikki Sixx.
Straight edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Entirely different types of people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's good that I did this. I was looking at my books trying to figure out which one I wanted to read next, and I just started to read yours. And then I'm like, just flipping. He's a good fucking writer. Holy shit. Yeah. Like, not even looking back at it, good writer. Like, if that is literally a copy and paste and what he was going through when he was fucking strung out, damn.
Some of it's crazy. He's talking about, like, freaking out in his closet and shit. It's like, holy fuck.
And he talks about that a lot, so.
Yeah, that was a safe space or some shit. Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, I don't know.
Surprised I remember a lot of it.
It wasn't a safe space. It was where he regularly rested his shotgun in his mouth, so.
No, I thought there was like I don't know. I thought there was some part in there where, I don't know.
No, because he was saying fucking people were coming through underneath the fucking door and shit like that. Like,
never mind. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if safe space is the right word.
That's definitely not the right word.
That's just where he fucking went a lot of the times, Bert.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the double barrel swiftly against his temple. Fell asleep like that.
Cold
this guy is still alive, by the way, guys. Like, he is still fucking, like, touring and shit. So,
yeah,
it's that makes it all the better. But yeah, so that is the conversation I wanted to have about the Fred Factor. Bet you guys didn't think we'd have the first 30 minutes of the podcast talking about our readings for the week, huh?
Yeah, shit, damn. I was gonna say, when do you read?
When do I read?
Yeah.
Well, you see, if there's 24 hours in a day,
Like, I
There's a
wonder
lot
if
of
it's like a
time.
nighttime thing or if it's like...
Usually, so when I made it a point to read every single day, and it was usually before I went to bed. So, I would go to bed, I'd read, get up, take a wee, and then I'd actually go to sleep afterwards. So, instead of fucking playing gay ass Sudoku on my phone and shit like that for hours on end before I go to bed, I would start to read. And
yeah, that's what I need to do.
it is literally one of those things, like if you do something 100 days in a row or something like that, it becomes a habit, or however that rule works.
Yeah. It's like I do fucking Duolingo every morning when I wake up.
That's what I do. So, like, it literally became a habit. So now it's almost like the gym, to where if I don't read, I feel naughty.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I read. And the big thing is I read as much or as little as I want. I don't set goals. If I start setting goals for myself like that,
and it's like
I fall through on them pretty quickly. So there'll be times where I'll literally turn a single page and then put the bookmark in and go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
There were times where I'd read just a paragraph. Like, it just depended on if I needed to go to bed or something, or I didn't have... I fucked up. I had enough time, but I wasted it like crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I just got to get a page in and go to bed. Like, I need to go to sleep now. Kind of thing. So, and there'll be times like throughout the day. It just kind of depends. If I have time to spare a little bit, I try to get off of it, but get off the phone or something, and then read. But yeah, it's kind of sporadically throughout the day.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I got like Kindle books on my phone. There was a time when I used to read before bed, and then I just kind of like stopped.
No, I don't do Kindles or anything like that. It's got to be just hardcover.
Yeah.
Maybe like after I read 100 fucking books or something, and then Kindle might be more convenient for traveling or something. But
yeah, well, I got like the app on my phone or whatever.
Yeah, that's just
but
gay.
I don't have the whole ass thing. Yeah,
that's gay.
I drop the phone on my head when I'm reading, and
that's
shit.
like having like a free fucking workout program on your phone or something like that. Like, oh, I got an app on my phone. Oh, how much does it cost? Oh, it's free. Oh,
yeah,
not a workout thing. Cool.
Yeah,
I see. So
yeah.
But yeah, let's stop talking about books before I feel like we're gonna start getting called a nerd or some shit.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? I'm excited. I'm coming back home tomorrow. Well, tonight, right after we're done recording, I'm fucking lacing my boots up and leaving, coming home. So that's cool. Yeah.
I just remember how you told me that you're going to go back to this place that you're at, and I was like, oh, if you're going to be there longer, I could actually come visit you. And you're like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then for some reason, you told me you only had enough miles to cover $260. And I'm like, what happened to you were like, yo, I have so many miles now. Like, I could literally take the entire fucking universe with me anywhere I wanted to go. Like, something's not right.
I had like
Bert.
double that I had before. I'm like, fuck,
something's
I didn't
not
really know
right.
how the points
Work, something's different. I was like, my grandpa had enough miles to not just buy my ticket, but my grandma's ticket to Memphis. So I don't know what the fuck's going on here. This sounds like it's one of those things where you thought we needed a lawyer to upload our stuff on Spotify. So... Yeah, because I was like in Walmart, and Bert's like, ticket's $600 after I apply my miles.
Yeah, that's so fucking bad.
I'm like, you did it wrong.
Yeah.
You did something wrong.
Fucked. And then it only applies to mile. Dude, and then I swear, I've been fucking booking, I don't know how many times I've flown, probably like 17 times now. Maybe not even that. I don't know, maybe like 15 times I've flown. Somewhere in there, in the teens at least now. And it's just like, dude, I don't know. I have this fucking... Holy shit. I'm losing my mind. Whatever. I've like done round trip flights, and you choose the beginning flight and then the end flight. And I thought they were like separate, but I guess they add them together, which is cool. So it wasn't even like... Or no, I don't even know. Fucking flights are expensive as fuck. You look at it, and then it's like, well, it's actually not what it is, you fucking dumb idiot. It's like DoorDash, you know, and you're like, oh, damn, it's like a fucking $16 pizza. And then you put it in your cart, and it's like $48, and you're like, Jesus Christ. Fuck me. That's like
what
the
are you
flights,
getting at, Bert? Where
I
are
don't
you
know,
going
just
with this
said-
story? I feel
Just
like
said
you're.
it's fucking mid.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
so that's
airport
fucked.
and flying situations. Gay. Breaking take.
Oh no,
Just
I
like
was just
Bert
saying,
saying,
yeah,
fucking Breaking Bad's a good TV show.
yeah. Basically, I'm actually like beyond kind of freaked out about going to a new airport. I hate having to deal with fucking TSA and
So
shit. I've
yeah,
never been to
don't
this
care.
one. I'm like, God
Anyways,
damn it.
you'll be fine. You're not gonna get fucking locked in one of the shittiest cities in the
Yeah,
country
true.
by yourself
True.
while your cousin's
Yeah.
off playing fucking Dota.
yeah.
Goddamn asshole.
Yeah.
The most frustrating part of that experience is when I was like outside in the rain waiting for my Uber, and all Bert said was L.
L is my favorite part. Yeah. No, I thought it was. I said not Tool. That's what you.
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever it was, I tried to repress it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
one of
yeah.
the most self-centered pieces of shit moment anybody has ever had with me
Yeah.
is I'm out in the
I don't
rain
even know what to do.
in
at
a
that
very
point.
shitty
Like-
town, and Bert's like, "Yeah, not Tool."
Yeah.
If I was in that like if I put you in that situation, I would have been in Snapchat the whole time. I would have been fucking waiting to hear what was going on. Like, hey, did the car rental thing show up? Did everything fine now? Is there anything I can do to help? Man, this really fucking sucks. Nope. Would literally just wait fucking
Yeah.
45 minutes,
you're just
open
more
up
of
his
a-
phone and just be like, not Tool.
You're just more of a friend than I am, I guess. I don't know. It's fucking-
I guess I'm just more of a friend.
got a little bit of Fred in you. You know, you got a little bit of Fred in there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even consider that going like the extra mile. Like I'd just be like, huh, I am very responsible for this, and I feel terrible. I would like to help
Yeah.
out any way that I can. Not you just immediately jerking off after I leave and then going
Yeah.
to your fucking little girlfriends and playing a
Passing out
stupid fucking
Cheeto dust
game.
on my belly. Yeah.
hmm Yeah,
In my
fucking
nice
blasting
warm
nut all
bed,
over the
yeah.
Cheeto dust on your fucking chest. Gosh.
Yeah. That was an oversight. Yeah.
That was an oversight. The amount of times you've said that about this trip.
Even just, I don't even know, man. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't be
Yeah, I
trusted
mean-
with anything.
No, everything with that trip worked just fine until I was leaving.
Yeah.
Everything else was perfectly fine. We had so
Yeah, I
much
don't
shit
know.
to do. We hung out. We did all of the events that we wanted to do. We had some great streams, ate some good food, did a lot of good shit. Like, you were a great host. And then after I was gone, you were like, your fucking turn now, homo. Your
Yeah,
history
yeah.
in my eyes.
Later, dumbass.
Trip ain't
Yeah.
over yet, Bert. Yeah, later, faggot. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck out of here. Everything was fine until then.
Damn L.
Yeah, that's literally how you
Yeah.
were. So, anyways,
Yeah, damn L shit. Oof. Oof.
shit gay. Anyways,
Darn.
so what did you want to talk about?
Um,
I'm guessing
was
this
gonna
topic has something to do with,
with work.
yeah. Yep.
Oh.
God, I fucking hate you. Gosh. This is why I didn't ask how you're doing. Knew you were going to tell me anyways.
Yeah. So what happened was I'm at a
Damn, I need the fucking L shape.
I'm at at an FBI compound for work, CIA compound in fucking Brazil, and basically it's really gay. There's like clearance. You need like fucking cards to go into different rooms and shit. Very cringe. Very, very cringe. And so I have to be babysat. That's like my first day in. They're like, yeah, dude, go get a drink or whatever, and I'll walk you back to where we're working. I'm like, okay, cool. And we go back, and I'm working or whatever, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta take a shit, or I gotta take a piss. You know, I gotta go potty. I gotta go potty like now. And
You
I'm
have to
being all
like tap
anxious
on your
cringer.
agent's shoulder and say, "Miss sir, I got a
pee time."
wee. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a
Yeah.
wee."
yeah. So it's like I literally have to hey, boss, I gotta go potty. And he's like, all right.
You just turn around and
fucking,
be like, pee-pee time?
Yeah, exactly. Doing the fingers touching and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, holy fuck. It's just so embarrassing.
I would have like pushed back away from with my roller chair, like, time to poop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's about that time again. All right.
Shit, is it 3 o'clock already?
Yeah. Damn. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got to get
you
escorted.
just hear a fucking tummy growl, and you're like, oh, it's 3 o'clock already?
Fuck, really? Look down.
What the hell? Time flies when you're having fun. Boy, mister.
Pardon me.
Yeah. He's waiting for you.
Yeah.
Like, yep, I know it's 3 o'clock. He's like a dog. He's on your schedule now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just thinking of like a big black guy, like that dude from Lilo and Stitch, like that secret agent from Lilo and Stitch that has like massive fucking neck rolls and shit. He's just standing behind you with his hands crossed and sunglasses, just staring off into the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Basically, so I need him to walk me, hold my hand, and go to the shitter.
What if he has to like come in the stall with you?
Well, okay. That's the thing.
He's holding toilet paper.
Yeah.
Plugging his nose.
There's only one potty in the entire building.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it's like a normal thing. There's like the fucking, there's multiple bathrooms. You will go in, it's like a restroom area. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm being cringe. But there's like 4 urinals. And I don't know why I'm cursed. It happens at the airport. It happens when I go to dinner. There's a fucking whole array of there's so many choices. I take the one on the far right every time. And people just fucking, I don't know but they're trying to get a little peek of the fucking, my thingy or what.
They want to see how small
this
it
motherfucker. I just want to laugh, a quick giggle in the middle of the day.
I need to laugh.
Damn.
I'm going to go look at Bert's dick.
Get a quick giggle in, yeah. And he stands right next to me. And like, I've been working on it, I'm getting my bladder a little bit more, more comfortable with other people, going potty in public and shit. But now with this motherfucker, he's breathing heavy from the walk, he's fucking whipping it out. And he, of course,
he sees
like
you
fucking
peeking,
8 minutes.
actually.
Yeah.
He's not even looking at you. You're trying to look at it. I like it when they do that, when they're like looking over the door or the little stalls, and then you look up and they're just staring at you. Like their heads, they've been looking at you for like 7 seconds. And they're just watching. You're like sticking your lips out and your fucking eyebrows up, like, yeah. You make the same fucking noise like when we're shopping.
I'm reading. 3.8 fluid liters.
Yeah.
Flush power.
2 inches over half a foot.
Really? Exactly. Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's just like,
oh, wow.
Boy.
Fucking Mickey Mouse giggle.
You say it out loud? Damn.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's fucking rough. And I obviously just have to sit here the entire time, just not peeing. I'm literally just looking straight down, just smiling to myself like, boy, I'm having fun. He has to stand outside with his gun, protect me and everything. And
he has his back against the wall with the gun like up to his ear, finger on the trigger.
Exactly.
Hurry.
Yeah. Yeah, the silencer and everything, the flashlight and the sunglasses, like you said, yeah. The whole 9 yards. It's just like, it's so fucked. It's so fucked. So now dude, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say I can't drink or eat anymore before I go to work. So
yeah. Okay, I'm ignoring that. So, did I tell you about, I think I did, the story about when I had to wee really bad in 4th grade?
I don't remember.
So,
There's a lot of weeing stories between us.
Yeah, I know. So, I had this, I might have told this story again, but if I do, forgive me. So, this is almost traumatic for me, so bear with me.
Jesus,
But
this is going to be another Hulk mask.
yeah, I
Story.
remember in 4th grade, 5th grade, or what? It was 3rd or 4th grade actually, because I had the same teacher twice. Hated this bitch. She was one of the most cold-hearted, mean women I've ever fucking met in my entire life. And she hated me too. And I couldn't believe, like, when I went from 3rd to 4th grade, I had her again. I'm like, what are the fucking odds? Wow. And then, 10 years later, or 8 years later, when I'm a senior in high school or whatever, however many years it is, she talked to me and she's like, you were in my class twice because your mom asked for that. Like, your mom specifically said she wanted you to be with me again. So, yeah, I called my fucking mom right after that, crying.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, so anyways, this woman was so mean. I remember, like, you remember when I have diarrhea and I, like, told my mom I had diarrhea? Like, I was trying to be a professional little man about it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Just so you know, I have diarrhea. Like,
Uh-huh.
it was just, you don't fuck around when you're sick. So it was the same thing. So I was sitting in class, and I had a very shy bladder when I was young, and I still do now, but this was bad. This was very bad. So I couldn't wee. But in 4th grade, this one day, I had to bad.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't know. I can't wait till it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. We get it home from like 4 o'clock at night. I'm like, it ain't gonna wait. this can't wait. So I was like,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to bite the bullet here. So I'm sitting there, and I raise my hand. And this teacher just ignores me. She keeps reading out of the book or something like that. And I remember my legs, like, going back and forth. Like, you know how, like, if you're sitting in a chair and you're, like, moving your legs, like bringing your thighs together and then out and then together and out. I don't know how to fucking describe it. Yeah, but, like, I'm just sitting there, like, my legs are shaking left and right. Not together. Like, my thighs are literally fucking clapping together. I had to pee so bad, and I'm fucking really, like, you can really hear my fucking legs hitting the pants, and I'm probably hitting the side of the fucking desk, and pencils are falling out of it and shit. I think I was sitting next to my 3rd or 4th grade crush at the time, too, and I'm, like, knocking her fucking pencils over and shit.
Man.
And the teacher, I'm looking at her face, and I can, like, literally see her eyebrows, like, up, and she's being all snooty, like, continuing to read her fucking book.
Holy.
And I remember going, like, just
anything you can.
Like, not to get her attention, like, it was hurting really bad. I remember starting to dribble a little bit. Like, I was like Ozzy. Like, I started fucking dribbling in my undies.
And
I'm like, and then finally, like, the student TA is like, Burger. I'm like, She's like, do you have to go to the bathroom? I'm like, And she's like, you can go.
How studious of you.
Yeah, and I just fucking went and fucking blew the urinal off the wall.
Drill a hole through the cement.
Yeah, literally went and pissed on the fucking teacher, dude. Gosh, I just remember that, like, as clear as fucking day. Like, dude, that was probably like 25 fucking years ago or some shit.
Yeah.
And I still remember that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, fuck that.
Just legs clapping together, sounding like your parents' bedroom.
Exactly. Yeah. I honestly had something like that happen today. It was terrible. I decided to do
security guards watching your fucking legs smack together. Bert, you gotta go to the bathroom.
Pie?
You gotta go pee-pee? Talking to a dog.
Fucking A.
Go outside?
Yeah. Exactly. He's patting his knees. Come on.
Yeah. You grabbing a leash. He's grabbing treats.
The fuck? Yeah.
He's like, you gotta go to the bathroom. You're like, no.
No.
The fuck? Do you?
Yeah, do you?
Wow,
Yeah.
is that some kind of sexual innuendo? Get away from me, freak.
Yeah, you trying to make advances onto me?
I will report you to HR.
Yeah, don't think I won't.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a bad wee story. I shit my pants yesterday at work.
That's hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna talk like mad shit, but I never ended up pulling back to it. I'm like, that was you who did that, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. So
Okay,
that's
it actually
another
wasn't. Okay,
story.
continue.
Yeah, so I needed to put something together at my job. So my sister and I, like the Freds we are, went after hours and started putting it together. And wasn't getting paid to do it or anything. It was something that the bosses said they would put together, but I'm like, you know what? I'll put it together. It's no biggie. You know, the Lord blessed me with some handyman skills. Some. Very little. But enough that I think me and my sissy can do it. So we head over there after hours, and I'm starting to put this thing together. And anytime I'm around my family, I purposely try to toot, as you know. Like, I put a lot of pressure down there. On stream, too. If you guys want to hear me toot, come on stream.
It's an event, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So,
yeah,
you know, I like to do it just to make people laugh. I think it's silly, too. Bert knows I enjoy a good toot joke here and there.
Of course, yeah.
And I shit.
Okay.
Right while I was making eye contact with my sister. My favorite part, she says, yeah, this isn't the first time you've done that.
Okay, that's so funny.
I remember I did that at my parents' house. I shit myself, and I just threw my underwear away. I just went right in the dumpster outside and threw them away. So I go to the bathroom. I'm like, hey, I got to clean the poop out of my underwear before we get started. She's like looking at me like, no one ever knows if I'm serious or not. Like, no, I really did. Yeah, like if I'm actually gonna go have a smoke break or not.
Exactly.
Bring cigarettes. But so I go to the bathroom and I went to clean myself up, and I went in there, ladies and gentlemen, and boy, oh boy, was there a fucking explosion in the toilet.
Yeah. Guess something was going around the office.
Yeah, someone's belly was hurting. I took a picture of that toilet and sent it to so many fucking people.
That's like a fucking war crime.
Yeah,
I don't know how the fuck they did that.
And I literally cleaned myself up standing there. I felt so gay. I don't know how people can wipe their butts and stand at the same time. I felt so, like, expressively, flamboyantly gay. Like,
and you're bending over like, yeah, just enough.
I'm just, like, peaching my ass out and cleaning myself up. Like, I couldn't
fucking model. You're like, this
how
is cool.
gay. And then I'm just throwing it on top of this guy's poop mess in the toilet.
Okay. I thought you were going to say something else.
I did not.
So, you know, the mirror's there. I throw it in a circle just to see what she's got.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what the Lord blessed me with.
Yeah. I didn't sit down on that toilet.
Fuck no.
I went back today with my brother to finish up. It was still there. Told my brother, I'm like, come look at it with me. He's like, no, I don't want to see it. I'm like, come on, look.
Come on.
No, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad, so. Yeah, everyone thought that was me. I'm like, why would I take a picture of my own shit? Like,
yeah.
I'm weird and all, but I would never
do
that.
Fuck did that? And
yeah.
I'm like, wait, there's a good teeny chance.
Yeah, like, I'm weird, but Bert knows I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
That's
like
crazy. Damn, guys, look what I did.
Yeah, like I wouldn't do that. I'd be embarrassed. If you actually saw my poop, I'd be so embarrassed.
Yeah,
I'd be so shy. That's literally the fingers touching, like pointing at each other. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be beyond embarrassed. Like today, my lady said she saw my butthole, and
like,
you did not.
No, you didn't.
That ain't for your eyes. Hey, we're not married.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Can't see my butthole before marriage.
That's fucked up.
And I'm like, no, you didn't. She's like, yeah, when you were bending over to take your undies off or something. And I'm like, and I like reenacted the bending and put my hand back. I'm like, you didn't see it. I was still close
like,
right
wow.
here.
I guess we're even.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
It was kind of like the It Takes Two or, no, A Way Out where we saw the one guy's wiener and you're like, all shy. You're like, how come I didn't get to see yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
So,
hell?
yeah. That was a fucking middle school and a half conversation there.
Holy, yeah. That was good, though.
Well, another favorite part of the podcast is the fan favorite, everybody's favorite time of the podcast. You guessed it, ladies and gentlemen. It is time once again for another Burton Burger draft. Let's go.
Yo.
So, like, did you forget the draft so many times that you don't even have a meme sound to play anymore? Is that what's happening?
I didn't mix it up.
So, in the last episode, Bert went out of his way
I did.
and specifically said he would come up with one this weekend. And I'm like, no, you won't.
Okay.
I thought of it so many times throughout the week. I'm like, is he ever going to send it? Is he going to send it? And I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this.
Dude, I don't even know how. I keep having like thoughts, and then I'm like, that's mid.
I don't
I should
even
brainstorm
have the
a couple
strength
right
to
now.
argue with you anymore, dude. Like, okay, well, yeah, Bert really let you guys down this time. I know you guys were really believing in him this
Fuck.
time. No draft again. Tool. Well, like I said last week, your cousin's really getting low on song ideas here, but
God.
we're really going to have to start reaching here, especially because it's been like 14 weeks in a row or whatever, but shit, okay.
Yeah.
So when Bert doesn't bring a draft for some reason, still doesn't bring it. Like, this is literally like, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed type of energy I have right now. Like, this is where, like, an alcoholic hits rock bottom, Bert.
Fuck. Jesus.
So, when Bert gets a draft, I come in and save the day and talk about songs that sound really happy, but are actually kind of fucked up. Or they're really not portraying the greatest message or a message that we're really not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
So, shut the fuck up. Don't start
I know,
agreeing with
literally,
me like this is like your fucking idea or something. Or
This
this is our
Tell
thing.
him about my idea. Tell
Yeah,
him about it.
yeah. So, fucking idiot. Gosh. Yeah, no. We're
Yeah,
not doing that. You know what?
Oh,
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Here we go. So I just kicked Bert out of the call here. This is just going to be us
Man.
and Craig. So I don't need this asshole in my life.
Yo, what's up?
Fucking idiot. You're gay.
Thanks. I mean, no.
Gosh. So,
Cease.
we're gonna. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I feel like Doug, where I'm like bringing people in and out of the call whenever I fucking feel like it. Songs that sound that sounds cool but are actually fucked up. So this one is called "Born in the USA" by Bruce Springsteen. We all know this song, right? Born in the USA. It's about patriotism, right? It's the song that everybody sings at the top of their lungs on the July 4th holiday. And apparently, this song is not what we think it is. And when I was doing my research on songs that are fucked up, this song came up a lot. And I'm like, no, it's not. So you forced my hand. I have no other song to fucking talk about here. So you don't even give time for new music to be written for us to critique. Yeah, since we've done a draft. So yeah, let's. I have the true meaning of the song here pulled up, but I just want to read the lyrics here and see if we can figure out why this song is not a good song. All right, here we go. Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen, the boss. Born down in a dead man's town. The first kick I took was when I hit the ground. End up like a dog that's been beat too much. Till you spend half your life just to cover it up now. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA, I was born in the USA, born in the USA now. Okay? That's it. That's where we're at so far. I don't understand. Sounds like guy got beat fuck up. And you're just supposed to pull up your bootstraps and keep going, right? That's kind of what I get from it. Song was released in 1984, so it is pretty old now. It's literally 30 fucking years old now. Wait, no, it's 40 years old. Right? Yeah, holy shit, 40 years old now. Why am I acting so surprised? I wasn't even fucking born yet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I remember listening to the song in fucking 9th grade. Okay, got into a little hometown jam, so they put a rifle in my hands, send me off to a foreign land to go and kill the yellow man. Okay, we getting somewhere.
I know what that means.
Okay, I know what that means. Sounds like he got in a fight and they send him to the war. Chorus comes up again. Come back home to the refinery. Hiring man said, son, if it was up to me. Went down to see my VA man. He said, son, you don't understand now. What's happening here? What the fuck? Is this fucking shell shock or something? He ain't making sense here, Bruce. Come back home to the refinery. Yep. Hiring man said, son, if it was up to me. And then doesn't say anything. He just walks away. This is like going to the gym with your fucking brother. Son, if it was up to me. Yeah. Go on.
What do you mean? Yeah. Well.
Maybe he didn't get a job and he's saying, if it was up to me, man, I'd hire you.
Yeah, I could see that. I was thinking something kind of like, well, it was up to me. You hear that sometimes. Then it's like,
went down to the VA man. He said, son, don't you understand? No. I don't. With this little fucking information happening, it's like every Kevin Hart movie where they're like all gaslighting him into fucking the stupidest shit, like where they're fucking shooting all these guns and stuff like that, and they throw him in a car and start driving away, and they just turn the radio on, and Kevin Hart's like, what the fuck was that? And they're like, what? The shooting. Oh, yeah, those guys were trying to kill us. Yeah? Were they?
Yeah.
Why? They don't like you.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, okay. Like, yeah, that's like what's kind of happening here. I had a brother at Kaisani? Kaisani?
Kasani, like the water? What a K.
Nope. Let's see. K-H-E.
It's something in the Baltics.
A.
Kisan.
Okay. He had a brother somewhere that's not around these parts. Fighting off all the Viet Cong. Okay, so maybe he had a brother in Vietnam, and I'm going to guess it's some kind of military brother, right? Because I don't think his mother went over there and slept with the Vietnamese man.
I can't say that. A quote-unquote yellow guy that they said in the beginning.
Yeah, apparently. Well, hey, Bruce Springsteen said it, so. He said it. Well, he said yellow man, but yeah. I had a brother, fighting off all the Viet Cong. Okay, so I'm guessing he ain't Vietnamese, Congese.
Kong, die.
Yeah, Vietnamese.
Yeah.
So if he's fighting them off, I think he's on our side. They're still there. He's all gone. Well, no, he's no longer on our side no more. He's with the he's one with the Lord.
He's returned to the arms of the Lord.
Remember that?
Yeah.
It's like that iFunny meme of the horse that died. It's just like Spunky's no longer with us. He's returned to the arms of the Lord. Just a horse fucking running in the distance.
Yeah. So fucked.
He had a woman he loved in Saigon. I got a picture of of him in her arms now. Okay, is he pouring it to the brother's wife?
Gotta be.
What's happening?
Shit, I would.
Okay, he had a.
Wait.
I mean, it's just like that Reddit thing. Like I too choose his dead man's wife,
Yep.
or this man's dead wife. There we go. Down in the shadow of the penitentiary, out by the gas fires of the refinery, I'm 10 years burning down the road, nowhere to run, ain't nowhere to go. And then he says the chorus a couple of times. But he does say, I'm a long gone daddy in the USA. I'm a cool rockin' daddy in the USA. Okay.
So he's one of your people?
So, yeah. Looks, sounds like me and Tater wrote this one.
Shit, who knows? Maybe we did.
Okay. So, something with the Vietnam War and probably some fucking United States being gay going to war with Vietnam or some shit like that, right? Sounds like they put me to war with this guy. I lost a good friend of mine and can't find a job and I'm done. That's kind of what it sounded like. So this thing that explains the song now says, no list of misunderstood song is complete without Born in the USA. Clearly, the key to Bruce's popularity is in a misunderstanding. He is a tribute to the fact that people hear what they want to hear. Most people thought it was a patriotic song about American pride, when it actually cast a shameful eye on how America treated its Vietnam veterans. With a roll-licking rhythm, enthusiastic chorus, and patriotic album cover, it is easy to think this has more to do with American pride than Vietnam shame. Born in the USA is the antithesis of the American dream, chasing optimism that listeners, blah, blah, blah. The song captures the desperate feelings of a working class citizen and post-Vietnam American.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Okay. That's boring. Okay, can you start bringing a fucking draft so we can actually start talking about cool fucking shit again? What the fuck? That was it?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it does kind of hit the criteria because, like, when we hear that song, we think it is a very American pride song, right?
Yeah, but it's the opposite. That's kind of funny. I wonder if that was the intention.
Yeah. So it's kind of, like, interesting. Like, this is a song you would hear while fireworks are going off
then
and
you're
shit.
like, hold up.
Yeah, but actually it's actually critiquing American about Vietnamese veterans. Yeah, sorry. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here, ladies and gentlemen. There's a reason why I didn't want to talk about this one. There's a reason why I was going around all these other songs. And I'm like, I don't imagine this song is quite as fucked up as we're looking for. But here we are. This is Bert's fault.
Yeah.
The way American veterans were treated is Bert's fault.
Yeah.
Got anything else you'd like to say besides this was a good episode. You're starting to ruin
you mean
it.
just new topic?
I don't know. What the fuck else you want to do?
I was going to say I didn't want to fucking talk about fucking up because I'm a gay piece of shit. Yeah, the other thing I got was actually pretty spooky. Is that too serious? Is that not serious? So
Bert's gonna talk about how he has a fucking tumor now or something.
Yeah, no, I think I can make this.
I might not be here next
I
episode.
think I can make this entertaining. So this being, it's the way my job is. They're kind of gay, and things fall through.
Okay, I don't want to fucking talk.
No.
I
was gonna say I did a cool thing. I was just gonna say they're gonna talk about it. They're just gonna fuck me over, But like I
don't care.
Wow.
I keep hearing this over and over again.
Well,
my God, this is how Doug feels. I think when we talk.
I'm in a new state or country. Wait, I'm in Brazil, right? I'm in Brazil, the FBI headquarters, and I'm like, man, I kind of want to see the sights. So last night I trekked out like a little trail. I'm like, okay, I want to see this city because I heard this is big and cool, and then I want to go, drive through this area of the country because I thought it sounded kind of cool. So I did like a gigantic, like 3-hour loop drive this morning, and quote unquote gigantic. But
quote unquote morning.
Yeah. And I got to my first stop, which was the cool city that I heard about. People were like, yo, this place is fucking cool. And I got off the expressway and I drove down like 1 block. And I had it all planned out. I had like a restaurant picked out and all this stuff. And one of the first things I saw was fucking what is that new craze? It was like one of the people who were crouched over, like doing that. I think it's like fentanyl or whatever. I saw a fentanyl zombie today.
Don't think that's a new phase.
Yeah, the new fad, the thing the kids are into.
Keep going. All the cool kids are doing.
Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I'm like, oh, cool. There's actually zombies in this town. So I literally popped a Huey and got right back on the fucking expressway. And this is what I was talking about earlier. I'm like, fuck, dude, like your story, you had to take a piss today. I was fucking driving today. Literally, like 10 minutes into my drive, I had to piss. Like, pretty fucking bad. So I was driving all around. I don't know if you saw my story or whatever, but like, it was. No.
I didn't.
I
deleted you.
It was a cool area. It was a nice scenic drive that I took. And the entire time, I'm like holding my fucking Peter to the point of like bleeding. And like every 30 minutes, I got teased.
He's got it weaved in between his fingers with his thumb on the tip of it.
Yeah, like a fucking like champagne, you know, when you shake it up and you fucking yeah. Like, God damn it, please! Oh my God, the whole time it was miserable. And it's like sometimes I saw porta potties like on the side of the road, and I'm like, fuck.
It's for the fucking road.
Yeah, I'm like
people.
Low key. I'm like.
Birch is fucking getting out. Can I use your
like,
shitter?
Sometimes I think about it's just like such an autistic thought, right? But it's like we're basically just like a whole bunch of monkeys in society, right? And it's like, what is stopping me from going and taking a shit in their porta potty? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a person.
What is stopping me from pulling over and taking a shit?
Yeah,
on
it's
the
just
side
like,
of the road?
or it's like I have to go pee so fucking bad.
You're getting close to very Discord Reddit.
No, it's more like a
type of shit here.
I think it's more like a.
You know what? It's just poop, right?
It's like a I don't know, hippie, dumb, social norm kind of things, but it's like,
That's what I'm saying. It's just like a social construct.
The whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, what is the one universal language? And it's like money. I'm like, how much money would I have to give these honkies to let me use their shitter?
I don't think money's universal language.
Money.
I get what you're saying.
Like,
maybe like the world language, but I'm pretty sure if yeah. Okay, now I'm getting in the Discord Redditor kind of thing, so I'll back off.
Yeah.
I better chill. It's like that American Dad meme where it's like you're gay or you're straight, and it shows it getting real, the arrow getting really close to you're gay. And it's that guy staring at it like, hey.
Chill. You're almost
in
the cool zone.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah. But I don't know. I kind of noticed myself realizing shit like that sometimes. It's just a very like, it's like fourth wall breaking kind of shit. Where it's like all these big honk. Oh, I'm wearing my fucking road worker vest. And I gotta fucking make sure that you don't use my shitter.
Put a road worker vest in his trunk so he can
I've been
use
thinking
the
about it, dude.
potties.
Sometimes they have like little life hack things.
It has a little construction cap too.
Yeah, it's literally.
Fellas,
boy, new on the job. You know, I'll put a couple.
Putting his hands up near boys.
I'll put a couple lines down on the road just to sell it. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for my break. I gotta go potty.
Yeah. Gotta get out of your car and walk straight to the porta potty. I'm ready for my break. Get back in the car and leave. Put the fucking. They see you like. They see you like. The fuck? Why is that car parked there in our spots? They see you go. Get your shit out.
Just
of your
get
trunk,
dressed just to
walk
go
right to the shitter.
Take it all out and get back in my car.
And then you take it all off in the shitter. Take your poop. Put it back on. Okay. Go back outside. Take it off again.
Oh.
Just wave at him and then get in the seat, driver's seat.
Thanks, fellas.
That guy always stops right there at 8:07 in the morning and goes to the porta potty.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just like...
You got to do that one thing where it's... Remember that thing on iFunny where it's the two guys squatting in front of each other?
Oh, yeah.
Hands, and they have their pants down to their ankles, just shitting together.
Yeah. I know. I was half tempted just to like find a pull-off zone and just fucking piss. My brother will do that. We'll be in the fucking Chili's parking lot, and he will open his door and like piss on the fucking other side of the door, like just in a totally...
Yeah, my grandpa does that shit. We were looking for cars. He went between two cars and started pissing. Like we were in a fucking car lot.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like we need more, okay, we have more Freds. Now we need more like fucking Andes or we need more Charlies or something. More Dannies.
We have Freds being,
Dannies,
like Ralphs.
We need more Ralphs. Just take a shit on the highway. Yeah. Fuck them. Yeah, I didn't have anything in my car. All I had was like a fucking yogurt container, and I was really eyeballing that thing. Like, boy, I think I could do it. I could make it work.
Bert's eyeballing his fucking Cool Whip container. It's filled with Cool Whip, but he's going to empty it out. I remember when I was like in the back of a camper. I remember as a kid I would ride in the back of a camper when my parents are driving down the road when we go on camping trips, and I had to wee so bad, so I found like a Diet Pepsi bottle. And it wasn't even a regular sized Diet Pepsi bottle. It was like a mini one. You don't realize how much you piss, by the way, until you're pissing into something that has a capacity on it.
You're like, oh, darn.
I literally, I started pissing in this thing. Within 3 seconds, it was filled, and I couldn't stop, so I'm just pissing all over the camper. I'm pissing on the floor. I'm like, damn, I'm just going to let her go, I guess.
That one dude from the fucking Crazy Buffalo Billies, you just fucking like a hose, you just bend it and just fold it on itself.
Just start squeezing it until it bleeds. Plugging it and shit. Yeah, I don't remember what happened. I just remember, it filled up quick, and I don't know if I stopped or if I put it in the sink or if I fucking said fuck it and went in the toilet.
Holy fuck.
I'm pretty sure I took a shit in the camper, too.
Okay.
While we were driving down the road.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know if you're supposed to do that.
I don't think so. The water's not on, so like, I don't know, I'm probably grabbed a water bottle or something. I grabbed my dad's beer and fucking dumped it down the toilet to try to get the turd down.
God damn. Yeah.
Just wait till we're at a stoplight and turn the generator on for a second. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you had like the generator on while you're driving, that's like a fucking ticking time bomb or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You're going to hit a speed bump and the whole thing's going to explode, catch on fire.
I had to fill my car up today, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I looked like a dumbass. They had this thing where like you had to push it into the gas, like in the hole.
Yeah, that's what they have.
And then
here.
like it locks it. I didn't know how to unlock it.
Yeah, you had to do that. You have to do that at one of the
Nearby,
places here. You have to like push it in because if it gets too far out of the gas tank, then it just shuts off.
Yeah, it's like that. Or I've seen some where they're like fucking old fashioned as fucking. You gotta like flip this whole lever up just to start the damn thing. You're like, this is fucking gay. Yeah, I thought I almost put diesel in the fucking sports car today. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I'm still mad at you, so I'm gonna wrap up it now. You just hurt me like every other Tinder bitch. That's it for this episode of the Burton Burger Podcast. Remember, guys, we're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world, so that does mean you're going to be disappointed a lot as well. And don't forget, it is comedy at the end of the day. Please get chill, but I'm not being funny. Bert's just disappointing me.
Yes, be better than me. Have some fun. Be better than your cousins.
Be better than you, as Bert says. That's literally like my girlfriend's boss giving her the book. Like,
be a Fred, not a
Be
Danny.
better than me. I'm not changing. I'm not going to do anything differently, but don't be like me.
Yep.
So, yeah, and also remember to rate the podcast. If you can give us 5 stars, that would be cool. We're not popular enough to where we actually want to hear your real opinions if it's not 5 stars.
That's facts,
so,
actually.
literally just hit
You
the
actually-
5-star
yeah.
button. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
you have
then-
to do that to listen, actually. You're 5 stars.
Yeah, yeah. Subscribers, ears only.
Mm-hmm,
Shit like that. So, yeah, if you could rate the podcast, though, that would be cool. But thank you for chilling. Thank you for vibing with your cuzzies. And until then, we will see you all in the next podcast episode. Take care, everybody. Gooby.
Gooby.
I don't know how people can wipe their butts and stand at the same time. I felt so, expressively, flamboyantly gay.